Endangered oceanic species, as the swatch of no-ground declared protected zone, Bangladesh. The undated photo shows dolphins playing near a trawler of the fishermen who are catching fishes at the swatch of no-ground. November 3, 2014. The government has announced the swatch of no-ground a spawning and breeding area of many endangered oceanic species, as the first marine protected area of the country. The swatch of no-ground, an 1,738 square kilometers area with an average depth of 900 meter located in the southern side of the Dublacha Island in the Bay of Bengal, is a key breeding and spawning ground of dolphins, whales, sharks and turtles. At least 5 globally endangered dolphins and 8 species of whales including the fin whales, hunchback whale, common sperm whale, killer whale and bride's whale breed and reside in the area, according to a press release issued today by the Department of Forest. The Environment and Forest Ministry on October 27 issued a circular announcing the area as protected under the Wildlife, Conservation and Security Act 2012, which would restrict fishing and other offshore commercial activities there. The initiative would ensure long-term protection of the cetaceans, the dolphins, whales and porpoises, species inhabiting in the offshore waters of Bangladesh. This is a momentous occasion for Bangladesh and we are proud to protect the rich diversity of marine species inhabiting in our waters, said Yunus Ali, Chief Conservator of Forests of the Government of Bangladesh. Source:
So we kind of got a perspective into what Swatch of No Ground was all about, and it is present in Bangladesh, not in India. Moving on to the next question. The most vulnerable tribal community in West Bengal is Toto. The most vulnerable tribal communities of West Bengal is Toto. So it's the most vulnerable tribal communities of West Bengal is Toto. We're going to take a look at all the tribal communities of West Bengal. So as we can see, there are many tribal groups that includes West Bengal tribal groups: Bhutia, Garo, Lohara, Mahali, Arimru, Munda, Orao, Paharia and Karo. But these are all tribal communities. But the question that we have in our hand is that most vulnerable tribal communities of West Bengal are Toto. Toto, the most vulnerable tribal communities of West Bengal. Now, if you could move on to the next question, here it is. Coal mines in West Bengal are mainly of what type? Bituminous coal. We have mostly bituminous. That is the second best variety of the coal. We have bituminous variety of the coal. Mostly we have got bituminous variety of the coal. So as we know, there are 4 types of coal that is there on this planet Earth. That is pit, lignite, bituminous and anthracite. Bituminous is the second best variety of the coal, and we have got bituminous mostly in India, in West Bengal. Moving on to the next question. The number of the class 1 town in West Bengal is more than 1 lakh population that has to be there to be designated as the class 1 town of the West Bengal. But at present the exact number is unknown. So basically the criterion to become the class 1 town, it has to have a more than 1 lakh population, 1 lakh people living there in that town. Then it would be termed as class 1 town. That has to have more than 1 lakh population, that is more than 100,000. Moving on to the next question. Barit tract is found in the districts of Barit tract, Dakshin Dinajpur. Borendra Bhumi, it's also known as the Borendra Bhumi. Barit tract is found in Dakshin Dinajpur district of West Bengal. So Barit tract is found in the district of West Bengal, where Dakshin Dinajpur district of West Bengal, Barit tract. Which of the following towns of the West Bengal has been selected for the smart city development? Bidhannagar. That Bidhannagar area was selected as smart city development mission has been selected. Which of the following towns of the West Bengal? So basically Bidhannagar town of West Bengal has been selected for smart city development mission. Absolutely fine. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following is not an island of the Sundarban region? Or we could say conversely, the islands of Sundarban region, that would be Goshaba, island of Sundarban region, Pathar Pratima, island of Sundarban region, and Jambudip. So basically Goshaba, Pathar Pratima and Jambudip. Goshaba, Pathar Pratima, Jambudip. These all are islands of West Bengal. That is to say Sundarban region. Which of the following Sundarban islands, that is to say of Sundarban region? Goshaba, Pathar Pratima and Jambudip. Goshaba, Pathar Pratima and Jambudip. These all are like what? Island of Sundarban region. And Shabujdip is in Hooghly district. Shabujdip is in Hooghly district, I guess. Shabujdip is not in it is in Hooghly district. Moving on to the next question. What percentage of the area is under forest in West Bengal? West Bengal has 13% of the forest. West Bengal has 13% area under forest cover. So West Bengal has only 13%. There has to have 33% to maintain the ecological balance. That's what they say. But mostly all of the states in West Bengal has less than, except I guess Madhya Pradesh. So more than 33% or close to 33% of the forest that sort of maintains the optimum ecological balance. But West Bengal has only 13% of the forest cover. Moving on to the next question: which district of West Bengal has recorded the least average annual precipitation during 1901 to 2010? Purulia district of West Bengal has recorded lowest precipitation from 1901 to 2010. So Purulia district of West Bengal has recorded lowest annual precipitation. Purulia district of West Bengal has recorded the least average annual precipitation during 1901 to 2010. Which of the following is not a tidal river of West Bengal? So we could say conversely the tidal rivers of West Bengal. Hooghly is a tidal river, Ichamati is a tidal river, and Rupnarayan is a tidal river. So basically Hooghly, Ichamati, Rupnarayan. Hooghly, Ichamati, Rupnarayan, these are all tidal river, but Ajoy is not a tidal river. Ajoy river is not a tidal river. So tidal rivers of West Bengal would be Hooghly, Ichamati, and Rupnarayan. So Hooghly, Ichamati, Rupnarayan, these are all tidal rivers of West Bengal. Moving on to the next, the onset of monsoon, that is to say southwest monsoon in West Bengal, starts from 10 to 15th June. 10 to 15th June, the onset of southwest monsoon in West Bengal. The onset of the normal date of the onset of southwest monsoon in West Bengal is from 10 to 15th June. Moving on to the next, according to the ISI seismic risk zone, the South Bengal plains lie with the zone, I guess, not exactly sure, but they are saying both the zone 3 and zone 4. So South 24 Pargana or South Bengal of southern part of West Bengal or Southern Bengal plain has kind of they're not very risky actually. I guess pretty much stable. The zone 3 and 4, they fall under zone 3 and 4, I guess. I'm not exactly sure, but we just have to check it. Moving on to the next main question paper 2016. River Tista is a tributary of which system? Brahmaputra river system. Tista river is a Brahmaputra river system tributary. So Tista river is a tributary of Brahmaputra river system. Tista is a river system. That is to say, Tista river system is a tributary of Brahmaputra river system. Tista river is the tributary of Brahmaputra river system. UNESCO declared as Biosphere Reserve as well as the World Heritage Site 1997. Which one? Sundarban. So Sundarban was designated as the Biosphere Reserve in the year 1997. Sundarban by the UNESCO, of course. So UNESCO declared Sundarban as a World Heritage Site in the year of 1997. Sundarban was declared Biosphere Reserve. Sundarban was declared Biosphere Reserve as well as the World Heritage Site in the year of 1997. Lowest literacy rate found in West Bengal is Uttar Dinajpur. Where do we find the lowest literacy rate in West Bengal? Uttar Dinajpur. Uttar Dinajpur is the place where we find the lowest literacy rate West Bengal. Uttar Dinajpur. Lowest literacy rate West Bengal, Uttar Dinajpur. Lowest literacy rate West Bengal, Uttar Dinajpur. Literacy rate of West Bengal as of 2011 is 77.8%. 77.8% is the literacy rate of West Bengal. Population density of West Bengal as of 2011 is 1,028 person per square kilometer. 1,028 person per square kilometer is the kind of population density of West Bengal. Moving on to the next, level of urbanization West Bengal is 31.16%. 31.16% is the level of urbanization West Bengal. So urbanization probably is on the little lower side, of course, I would say. So West Bengal has the urbanization percentage. In terms of percentage, urbanization is 31.16%, which is slightly, I guess, better than the national average. So level of urbanization of the West Bengal is as on 2011 is 31.16%. Moving on to the next, mains 2015. South 24 Pargana is the largest district of West Bengal in terms of size. So South 24 Pargana, West Bengal district of South 24 Pargana is the largest district of West Bengal in terms of its size. So total area for South 24 Pargana would be 9,960 square kilometer. So South 24 Pargana, the total area of South 24 Parganas would be 9,960 square kilometer, and this is the largest let's just say state, largest district of West Bengal in terms of its size. So largest district of West Bengal in terms of its size would be South 24 Pargana, and the total area of South 24 Pargana would be 9,960 square kilometer. Fine, absolutely. Moving on to the next question. Consider the following statement and select the correct answers using the codes given below. 1 and 2 is correct. So that is to say, this one and this one is correct, and this one is wrong. So what are the statements? Let's just take a look at this. Jilandi and Majnai are flown in Coach Bihar. So basically these are two rivers, I guess. Yes. So Jilandi and Mujnai are flown in Coach Bihar. Mahananda, Piali and Titli belongs to Brahmaputra river system. So basically these two statements are true. So Jilandi and Mujnai Jilandi and Mujna are flown in Cooch Behar district. So Jilandi and Mujna are flown in Cooch Behar district. Mahananda, Piali and Titli belongs to Brahmaputra river system. So basically 3 rivers like Mahananda, Piali and Titli belongs to Brahmaputra river system. Mahananda, Piali and Titli belongs to Brahmaputra river system, and Jilandi and Mujnai are flown in Cooch Behar district. Fine, absolutely fine. Moving on to the next question. Aluminum factory in West Bengal is located Asansol. So aluminum factory of West Bengal is located where? In Asansol. It is located in Asansol. Aluminum factory of West Bengal is located in Asansol. Perfectly fine. Lowest rainfall of West Bengal is found in Purulia district. Absolutely, we have seen already earlier. Moving on, West Bengal has formed on 26. West Bengal was formed as they are saying. I'm not sure about this date actually. 26 January 1950. This was the date of just a constitution came to the force. I guess West Bengal came to existence probably. I guess it has to be before that. I'm not sure. So West Bengal was formed on 26 January 1950 when the constitution came into force. Let's just take a little. Let's just double check it. So as we can see from here, so in the year of 1950, the princely state of Cooch Behar was integrated with West Bengal. After the linguistic and political reorganization of the Indian states of 1956, West Bengal gained some 3,140 square miles, that is to say 8130 square kilometer from Bihar. The additional territory provided a link between the previously separated northern and the southern part of the state by Robert E. Hooke. I mean, that's pretty much what it is. So I'm not sure, but then what they are saying and what is said here, this pretty much tends to follow that West Bengal, the current state of West Bengal, with the current areas and everything, with the linguistic designation and differentiation and everything, that is distinction that we have, that was formed on 26 January 1950, I guess, probably. So I'm gonna go with that. So that's pretty much it. Moving on to the next question, if you could do so. So here is this. What is the question? So here is the question number 100. So consider the following statement and select the answers using the correct codes option again. Fine. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All of these are correct actually. 1, 2, 3, 4. So what are these statements? Rivers of Sundarban region are fed by high tide. There's a tidal river. That's perfectly fine. So rivers of Sundarban region are fed by the high tides. Perfectly fine. Then most of the rivers of Sundarban region are distributors of Hooghly. So most of the rivers that we kind of see in West Bengal are mostly distributary, are kind of distributaries of Hooghly river. Absolutely fine. Haldi is a tributary of Hooghly. Haldi river is a tributary of Hooghly river. Haldi river is a tributary of Hooghly river. And then Shaptamukhi and Piali falls in Sundarban region. All of these 4 statements are correct. Shaptamukhi and Piali fall in Sundarban region. Shaptamukhi and Piali fall in Sundarban region. Shaptamukhi and Piali fall in Sundarban region. Then Haldia is a tributary of the Hooghly. Haldi river is a tributary of Hooghly river. Most of the rivers of Sundarban region are distributaries of Hooghly river. Most of the rivers of Sundarban region are distributaries of the Hooghly river. And then rivers of Sundarban region are fed by the high tides. Perfectly fine. Moving on to the next question, and here it is, 2014. Which is the highest peak of West Bengal? Shandakpur is the highest peak of West Bengal. Moving on to the next question. Which of the following district of West Bengal has the lowest literacy rate? Uttar Dinajpur as of 2011. Uttar Dinajpur has the lowest literacy rate. Moving on, the approximate percentage of the land under the forest in West Bengal is 13.5%. We have seen it. 13.5%. They were saying that 13.3%. So just in approximation, we could say that close to 13.5%. So approximately the percentage of land under the forest cover in West Bengal is 13.5%. Moving on to the next question. North-south stretch Hooghly industrial belt is from Bashberia to Burj. So basically north-south stretch of the Hooghly industrial belt. The Hooghly industrial belt that we talk about, that Hooghly industrial belt, north-south stretch of Hooghly industrial belt is from Bashberia to Burj. So north-south stretch, that is to say north-south, that is up to down. North-south stretch of Hooghly district belt is from Bashberia to Burj. North-south extent a stretch of Hooghly industrial belt is from Bashberia to Burj. Moving on to the next question. In which part of the Ganges Delta land building has practically ceased? Nadia district. So Nadia district of West Bengal, where the kind of a building, that is to say the construction has practically ceased. In which part of the Ganges Delta building has practically ceased? That is to say land building, not building construction, land building, that is just the formation of new land, that has completely ceased. So we could say that this is a stable landmass. No formation is taking place. I mean, the formation has pretty much ceased and has taken place. This is a kind of a stable and just the final product, which we could say. So Nadia of the Ganges Delta. So basically delta is still forming, some part of the delta is still forming and still kind of taking its present shape, and it's evolving, and it will have a shape over a period of time, different shape of course. But in Nadia, the Ganges Delta, land building has practically ceased. So basically in Nadia, land building, that is just land formation, has practically ceased. So it's got its final shape. So afterwards, there's going to be no change afterwards, probably not just any significant change. Moving on to the last question. East Calcutta wetland was designated a wetland of international importance. So wetland of international importance under the Ramsar Convention in the year 2002. So East Calcutta wetland, Ramsar site of course, this was designated, or East Calcutta wetlands were designated as wetlands of international importance, wetland of international importance under Ramsar Convention in the year 2002. East Calcutta wetland were designated as a wetland of international importance under Ramsar Convention in the year of 2002. Absolutely fine, and with this we are done here.